everyone. Happy Friday. Happy day after Halloween. I guess that's the right way to say it. I hope everyone had a great night. Weren't too cold. This is just our morning update on Facebook and social media, just to give you guys the news of the day, what's kind of going on. We'll do another one later this afternoon and then later tonight. If you want to click on any of the stories we're talking about, they are in our caption. Just go over there. You can find out more about what we're talking about and just other news of the day if you'd like. But this is just kind of an informal newscast, just to give you guys some of the stories and have you guys comment and share your feedback, ask any questions if you need to. So let's get to our first story. Now this was the big story of the morning. Take a look at this video. Deputies chased a suspect for about 30 minutes early this morning in Northeast Houston during the rush hour commute. The chase started before 6 a.m. when the suspect allegedly fled from a bank near FM 2100 and FM 1960. Harris County deputies responded to an alarm call at the bank's ATM when the suspect, who was in a white Ford F-250 pickup, refused to pull over. The suspect went northbound on East Tex Freeway past the Kingwood area before turning around and heading back towards town. At 6:15, the chase was near the 610 loop, still moving southbound on 69. The suspect then went eastbound on I-10 to the East Freeway after approaching downtown from exiting a neighborhood. Now, by 6:20, the suspect's truck got stuck in a ditch near Crescent I-10 in East Houston. He then jumped out and ran on foot. The suspect went through a neighborhood and a field before he was apprehended without further incident. Now, at this time, we do not have his identity, but we're obviously still working to learn a little more on exactly what happened. Like I said, you can go to our Facebook to follow updates on that. So, going to our next story, this is making a lot of people mad, and I think maybe it should. I want you to watch this video. Now, an elderly couple parked their car at a grocery store. You can see that tow truck driver right there. He's posting a no parking sign near a pole where they parked, and then he tows their car. Now, this was all after they had already parked. That poor couple came out to their car. They thought it was stolen, and then they had to walk 6 blocks to get back home with their groceries, and they were forced to pay about $200 to get their truck back. Now, they had already parked there without the sign, and then he went and posted the sign, and then he towed their car. Now, that tow truck driver claims he was putting the signs up that should have been there in the first place, and that the couple was the one who was parked illegally. Now, we have learned the tow company, All City Towing, has been in trouble before, and like I said, this actually all happened in Dallas and had their license suspended for about a year. Now, Dallas Police Department has the video, and they are investigating this as an auto theft. Obviously, a lot of you upset about this, kind of saying the same thing. You know, even if they were parked illegally, if there weren't any signs out there, they should have been towed. But you can go leave your comments on that Facebook thread or anywhere on social media and tell us what you guys think. Was this right? Was this wrong? Should they have been parked there? Should they have towed them? I don't know. A lot of people are very upset about this. Another thing we were kind of upset about, but we're still talking about, is Astros pitcher GERRIT Cole. Now, he's been the talk of social media since the end of the World Series, since after Game 7, and he's been popping up everywhere. He still is popping up everywhere. Not necessarily for good reasons. Now, he kind of left a bad taste in fans' mouth after Game 7. They noticed how quickly Cole ditched his uniform and Astros cap for one representing his agent. Cole was clearly upset after Game 7, telling the media he didn't know whether or not he'd be coming back to the Astros next year. Now, a lot of fans took to social media disowning him after that, but then the very next day he tweeted a message to the city of Houston saying, "To Houston, last night was a tough one for us. The heartbreak hasn't gotten any easier." He says, "Thank you to everyone for being such a pleasure to play for the team." And he also says, you know, "Thank you for so much support. It's been special. It's been an honor." He says, "This is a relationship between a team and its fans like no other that I know. Thank you for making us better people and better players. This was a great season. We have a lot to be proud of." Now, he sent that out kind of after he went under fire for his reaction after Game 7. Cole was dominant for the Astros this season in the running against teammate Justin Verlander for the Cy Young Award. He's also looking forward to a big payday, whoever he signs with. As much as we'd love Cole to stay in Houston, we shouldn't count on it, though. Reading into his post-game comments Wednesday night in his tweet, that it's a pretty safe bet the MLB won't be printing any more Astros jerseys with his name on the back. So how do you guys feel? How do you feel about the letter he sent us? How do you feel about the comments he made? I think if he came back to the Astros, which I know we'll see, I think we'd all forgive him probably, though. So the question is, do you guys think that he'll be back next year? And how do you feel about, the comments he made Wednesday night and then the letter he kind of sent to Houston after that? So you guys can leave your comments and your questions for us on Facebook. But as for now, let's go to the forecast. I'm wearing my jacket even in the newsroom because I'm freezing and I hate the cold. That's why I live in Houston, right? So Jaime's here. He's helping me out. He's going to be checking your guys' questions. He's popping everything up for me. So he's going to bring up the 7-day forecast for us. As you know, I don't have to tell you this, it was cold today. Still is very cold. I think we were waking up to the 30s. That's what Cheeto is telling us. So she was saying it was close to a record low temperature today. Yes. Happy Halloween, right? It was freezing last night. Everyone around here waking up into the 30s, around the 40s, I think, in Galveston. She says it should be in the 50s by lunch, so there is hope. And around 60s this evening, so sunny skies. Definitely going to warm it up later this afternoon, thank God. And then the next several days should be a beautiful weekend. Clouds are going to be coming back around Tuesday. We'll wake up in the 40s in the next several days. But like I said, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. There you go. There's our 7-day forecast. You can find that on our website. Go to khou.com and then you go to the weather tab and it's got the 7-day outlook. But as you can see, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous this weekend. A little chillier than I'd like, but what are you going to do about it? Stay inside. But don't stay inside because it's going to be really pretty. What do you think, Jaime? You cold?
Yeah, it's nice. I guess it doesn't bother me too much, but it is kind of tough to wake up when it's this kind of cold because you kind of just want to stay in bed, maybe sleeping a little bit. Sure. Yeah. So it definitely was a little kind of hard coming in this morning.
But it's supposed to warm up, I think, in the 70s next week, so that's not too bad. I will take that. I will go back to the 70s. I'll take summer all year round, to be honest. For sure. I'm a summer girl. Anyway, so you have any comments? Anyone? Any questions?
Oh, we got quite a few comments. Just want to say good morning to some of our viewers to start off. Good morning to Veronica, to Tina, to Jason.
Good morning.
Good morning to all of you. Kristen says she has a candy hangover.
Yep.
I did not get to partake, in giving out candy last night.
No.
So
we were here early.
Yeah, so I don't have a stash around my house to kind of dive into, unfortunately.
I know. I've been stealing it where I can. People have been having stashes around here, and I've been grabbing it when I can.
Yeah, and as many people here in the newsroom know, I do keep a stash of candy at my desk that everybody likes to come by and kind of look to see what I have. But it's kind of gone down a little bit by this point in the week, so I need to kind of refill it up.
Very generous of you to have that.
So let's see what else people have to say. I think people have a lot of comments, about the tow truck driver in Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
Rosie says, shame on them. Donna says, this is just wrong. Vivian says, it's dead wrong, to be doing something like this. Especially, this is an elderly couple, and I know they had to walk afterwards because they didn't have a vehicle, and how horrible is that?
With their groceries, poor guys. And I'm sure this guy wasn't targeting an elderly couple. He was just, I don't know if he was targeting them at all, but they've been violated. They've done this before. They've been cited before. So.
Yeah, Leslie says businesses work with these tow companies and get a cut of the for towing on purpose.
Really?
At my apartments, it's the same thing. I don't know if that's necessarily the case in this situation. Sure. In this situation, but it just this is not absolutely not the way to be handling a parking issue at a business.
Yeah, especially if there was no sign before. I think you should be let off the hook anytime that happens.
Yeah, Rashid says, workers, people doing dirty business every day. So he said one got caught. He stole his car and took it to a scrap metal two years ago. So, I understand sometimes workers do get a bad rap. Here in the city. I know they're not all. Obviously, they're definitely not all that way. But this is just a really kind of a bad situation.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate.
Definitely, lots of opinions about that for sure.
Yeah.
That poor couple. Hopefully they can get their money back at least, at the very least.
William says, on a different note, you say, well, at least now candy is on sale now.
Yeah, that's true. What, half price at least?
And the funny thing is, 2 days ago, I, went to Walmart because, people here in the newsroom love the mellow cream, like candy corn pumpkins.
That's the one, huh? Oh,
yeah,
the pumpkins. Okay.
Yeah, the pumpkins that are our favorite here in the newsroom. So we had ran out, so I was going to go by Walmart to grab some more. And when I went to the Halloween section where all the candy was, it had already been replaced with Christmas candy.
Oh my gosh.
This was 2 days ago. This wasn't yesterday. That. It's not this morning. This was 2 days ago.
Oh, they didn't even wait for Halloween to pass.
I know. And I was just like, so yeah. Now I'm having to.
Did you find the pumpkins?
No, I did not. So I'm gonna have to hit up Amazon hopefully
help
to
us
get
find
some.
Jaime pumpkins.
So
those are the best. You can have like 3 of them though. That's your max. I think that's like they're so sweet. It's like candy corn. Yeah, so you guys, if you guys want to keep commenting or if you want to ask any more questions, just go to our Facebook page. Also, all of these stories are on our website, khu.com, and we will have another update for you guys coming up later this afternoon. But you guys have a good Friday. Talk to you later.